Hey YouTube, it's Dimitri, and today we're going to talk about bad recruiters. So as a big disclaimer, I actually like recruiters, I use recruiters, I have 2 YouTube videos. I have one on how to use a job recruiter where I encourage people to actually use job recruiters because they add a lot of value, and 2, recruiters good or bad, and I have a video talking about the good and bad recruiters, what makes a good recruiter, what makes a bad recruiter. So today I'm not going to talk about like a how-to video. I'm just going to discuss more or less a crappy recruiter. I've had a lot of experiences lately with just like these trash recruiters. And when I say trash recruiters, these are typically people that don't have actual recruiting experience. They're not trained professionals. I've read a bunch of articles. A lot of people are just jumping into recruiting nowadays because it pays a lot of money if you're good at it. And so people are kind of like lured in by the money. And so you end up with a bunch of crappy recruiters nowadays. And this kind of leads to the story I have today and someone else I had recently. So today I have somebody contact me and they say, dear Dimitri, I'm interested in this. I'm interested in looking to fill you or someone you know for this position. And they list out the salary range. And then they put like if you know anyone else that's looking, please let me know. And then your name. Which is fine. So, first off, I don't have to respond to this. I could just be like, oh, I'm not looking, and then just delete the email and move on with my life. And I'm sure as recruiters, you send out hundreds of these emails and you get maybe a few responses. So the fact that I actually respond to you is something you should be grateful for. So I send a nice response like, dear so-and-so, thanks for reaching out. I'm currently not looking. However, if I find, someone else I think that would be a good fit, I'll pass them along to you and I'll give you their contact information. Right? And then you sign off on it. And usually good recruiters say, hey, thanks, Dimitri, and then they move on, right? Because if I think of somebody that'll fit, I'll email you and let you know. And that's just basically how it should be. It's just basic etiquette of using a recruiter or being a recruiter. But then this person messages me back and put, aren't you interested, with like giant caps? So I'm like, really? Like, come on, don't be a dick. And I already told you I'm not interested, I'm not looking to do this. If I have someone, I'll let you know. And then they comment back quickly right after that, on LinkedIn Messenger, like, oh, and your profile says that you're looking to move to New York City, so this would be a great fit. So then I email them back, and I'm like, hey, thanks, but A, the title is too low, it doesn't even match what I'm looking for. B, the compensation is too low. But, thanks for reaching out to me. Again, I'll pass them along if I find someone. And then they message me back quickly and they start badgering me on this is a lot of money and, you should be grateful that basically we have this and, and I'm offering X amount. And they give you the high part of the range and I'm like, this is a rookie, right? If I'm going to interview with this company, the company's going to make me an offer. You already said the position's looking to fill is a range of X to Y, right? And now you're just automatically assuming that they're going to give me the high end if I interview with them and if you get me to fit this position, right? There's a whole bunch of ifs here. I still have to interview with you. I still have to interview with the company. But somehow you're pushing me and forcing me into something I've already told you I'm not interested. What don't you get? So you're going to be the dick now that makes me feel bad and pushes me to it. And then she responds with oh, that's not enough money, whatever. So I message her back and I'm nice again. And I'm I've worked in New York City. I've made X amount of dollars at this company. I'm not, that's too low. And again, the position doesn't match. And then she tries to convince you the position does match and that basically this is really good money. And so, I have to write them back again. And I'm I just want to end this. You're just forcing me into something I'm telling you I'm not going to do. So, trying to get me to do this and feel bad and, basically take, a pity interview isn't going to be good for you because I'm not going to take the job because I feel bad because you're a dick and you're trying to force me to do this. And so I basically have to, end the conversation, and then they're like, oh, what's your compensation that you currently make? And so I'm like, no, we're not doing this. I've already given you compensation information for what I made in New York City, just showing you it's not enough and I'm not looking to move. And I already told you I'm not looking to move. I'm not looking for a new job right now. But yet you're convinced somehow that I need to interview and take this regardless if I like the job or not. And so I just end it with hey, thanks. I'm not interested. I'm not looking to move. I'm not looking for a new job. I got to list out all the crap basically that I'm not going to take this, I'm not interested, I'm not going to work with you. And then they put, oh, thanks, if you find someone else, let me know and all this stuff. And I'm looking at why the hell would I actually pass someone on to you now? Like, you try to like make me feel bad to interview for the position after I tell you that the position does not fit and the compensation does not fit. So either way, it's not going to be a fit for me. Oh, and then by the way, the locations you're willing to like have me work in aren't locations I want to work in. And on top of that, I have a good job now and I'm not looking to relocate and I'm not looking for a new job. So why would I even work with you? And then somehow you think you're going to force me into it and then make me like I'm going to be willing to to pass on other people to you. Anyways, so this is an example A of don't be a dick, don't be a bad recruiter. I've had a similar example of another guy call me on the phone. I don't even know where they got my phone number from. They call me up, they're like, hey, it's a contract position, it pays this much money, and they go on and on and on, and then I'm like, whoa, like, I'm not interested, I don't do contract. And then they go, no, I pay X amount of dollars per hour, it's great, it's amazing, and I'm like, no, I don't do contract. I don't know what you don't hear, I do not do contract. And then they keep going on and on and on about it. And then he went from like what they were offering per hour up to like double the rate. Like he's like, oh, I'll do this much per hour. And I'm like, no, I'm not interested. Well, we'll do this. Like he just kept going and then he got to like, this is my final offer. I can't do anymore. And I'm like, I've already told you I'm not interested. So this is just a note for anyone out there that's a recruiter. If you're a recruiter, don't force people into things. If they're not interested, just move on. Be an adult, be a professional, accept no for an answer, and then move on like a professional. Instead, you look pitiful and crappy as you're basically groveling to push someone into a position they haven't even interviewed for. And then a lot of people, if they interviewed and didn't get it, would be pissed that you actually like told them that they were like perfect for it, and then you forced them into it, and then it just blew up and didn't work. But again, people, if you're actually out there looking for a job and this is happening to you with a recruiter, do not use this recruiter. Do not use them. Just move on. There are tons of professional recruiters out there that have great quality positions that actually care about you as a human being, that care about the company that's looking to fill it, and want to make a good match, which is what good recruiters do. So if you have these crappy recruiters, A, don't say all recruiters are crappy. B, move on and don't use them, and just look for someone that's better. So anyways, guys, that's kind of my rant for this week. I'm sorry I have to rant, but I just absolutely hate unprofessional recruiters. So for those of you that don't know me, just a quick background on this is I am a risk professional. I have a Master's of Applied Economics and Financial Engineering from the University of Michigan. I'm a leading expert in my field. I write papers, I talk to people. I've been asked to speak at universities and risk conventions across the country. And so when you come to me with a lowball job and I'm like polite and being nice, just move on. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe below. And as always, guys, until next time. Thanks for watching my video. If you find it helpful, please like, share, and subscribe.